How is it that many people are able to achieve their goals and seemingly get more work done? And the usual thing would be to set annual goals and work towards them. But the thing is, these things usually don't work that well. And it's more about the everyday things that you do. And in this video, I'll be covering 3 things which will help you to be more productive today. You won't even need the first 2 points if you can master the last skill. So the first thing I want to talk about is limiting your distractions. Now, everyone knows that they should limit their distraction, but what I want you to do before you click off on this video is just do this one exercise. I want you to go onto your phone and check your screen time. So go to your settings, go to your screen time, and look at the number of hours that you're spending on your phone. So for me, it's actually pretty bad right now. Right now it's 8 hours. What I want you to do is just go to your calculator, type in the number of hours that you're spending every day, so 8, and I want you to multiply that by 365. Now I want you to multiply that by another 65 for 65 more years, and when you have that final number, I want you to look at that. I want you to see how many hours you'll be spending on your phone. What I want you to do is to take that number, I want you to copy it, and I want you to go to an hours a day calculator. So I'm going to paste that in. And if you look at my phone, 189,000 hours equates to almost 8,000 days and over 21 years. Now, if you're looking at the number and you're thinking that's not a problem, then this video is probably not for you. Let me ask you a question. Like, when you look at this number, do you want to spend 21 years of the rest of your life just using your phone? And for me, I don't want to do that. And to be more productive, if you're spending all this time, 20 years of your time on your phone, you're never going to be able to achieve your goals. So if there's anything I want you to take away from this video, is just knowing where you're spending your time. And that can be through time blocking, putting things in your calendar, making sure you're in charge of your day and the day is not in charge of you. So the next thing I want to talk about is showing your work. So I have a story for this one actually. I've talked about it on my channel a few times about how I created a TikTok account from scratch, and within 1 month I got 12,000 followers and I had hundreds of thousands of views. And this is actually the first video on my YouTube channel. And the thing about this TikTok account is that when I created it, my intention was just to share tutorials online about how to use Adobe products, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, and that was it. But all of a sudden one day I got an email from Adobe saying they would like to sponsor me and they would like me to make a video for them so that they could put it on their account. And this was the first time I got a sponsored post, and I got paid more money than I've ever earned. And that was when I was really like, the concept of showing your work online. When you show your work online or anywhere, opportunities will come to you. If you never show your work, no opportunities will ever come to you. Like, it's like that saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you have a goal and your goal is to be a YouTuber, where are your videos? Do you have any videos? If you want to start a clothing brand, where are your clothes? Do you have any clothes? If you want to be an actor, oh, can you show me some videos of you acting? Or have you gone for any auditions? No, you haven't? Like, how are you going to achieve all these goals if you don't even have something to show for it? So the concept of showing your work, just putting it out online will allow for people to see it. And if your work is good enough, people will want to reach out to you. Opportunities will come your way. So to be productive, you have to have things to show for it. Because let's just talk about YouTube. Let's say you have one person, they want to be a YouTuber for the past 2 years. They've been studying it, everything like that, all the analytics, but they have no videos. Then you have someone who's been wanting to be a YouTuber for just 1 month, and they have, let's say, 10 videos. Who is more likely to be a YouTuber? The person with 10 videos or the person with 0 video? And just from personal experience, I don't think I've ever seen a successful YouTuber with 0 videos. So what I've learned recently is that it's really important to have something to show for your work, because if you have nothing to show for it, you're not really moving in the right direction. However, if you can master this last skill, you won't even need the first 2. And the last skill is just execution. Now, you might be thinking, of course, execution. Of course, executing will help me reach my goal. But let me break it down for you. I think there's this book called How to Do More in 12 Weeks Than Other People Do in 12 Months. And in the book, they talk about how you don't really even need knowledge to be successful, to start working towards your goal. You just need execution. Many people in America are overweight, they're obese, and it's not because there's a lack of knowledge. There's over thousands of books, over thousands of YouTubers, Instagram influencers talking about how to lose weight, how to become more fit. Yet there's still so many people in America that are still obese and overweight and not in the shape that they want to be. And it's not because of a lack of knowledge. It's just simply because a lack of execution. I think there's a statistic that talks about, let me actually search it up. 40% of your actions are not conscious decisions, but habits. And habits are the things that run our life. So if we don't change our habit, we will never change our life. So if you want to achieve your goals of becoming whatever it is, a YouTuber, starting a clothing brand, becoming a musician or an actor, you have to change your habits. You have to execute. So in conclusion, to be more productive and to be able to do more work in 1 week than people do in 12 months, you need to firstly limit your distractions. That can be cutting down on your watch time. You need to show your work, have something tangible to show for your goals. And lastly, you need to execute. And that starts from changing your habits, because if you don't change your habits, you'll never change your life.